Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news and now the news in details. I raped his pregnant wife because he killed my cow. Herdsman confesses. A herdsman who was arrested for allegedly raping a pregnant woman in Rahom local government area of Plateau State has confessed that he committed the act because the husband of the woman killed his cow. The suspect, Nuru Humaru, was arrested by the anti-kidnapping unit of the Plateau State Police Command after he had been on the run for 4 months. He was arrested in his hideout in Bauchi State, where he had escaped to and taken back to the Plateau State Police Force headquarters in Jos, where he confessed to his crimes. While he was paraded at the police headquarters, Humaru said the victim's husband dared him when he killed his cow, and he had vowed to revenge the death of his beloved animal. Yes, I raped the pregnant woman because her husband offended me by killing one of my cows. There was a day I took my cattle to graze in an empty field close to his farm, and he warned me never to come to the area of graze again. He warned me never to come to the area to graze again. I told him that I would not allow my cattle to enter into his farmland and pleaded with him to allow me graze my cattle in peace, as I did not want to have any problem with him or with anyone. But he kept harassing me and I had to move my cattle away from the area. A few days later, I took my cattle out to graze, but I met the same man working on another of his farms, and he shouted at me that he had warned me never to come there again. I shouted back at him and he said he was going to deal with me and brought out his cutlass and slashed at one of my cows, killing it on the spot. I went after him, but he ran away and I vowed to do something that would also hurt him. I knew the man very well, and I also knew that his wife was pregnant at that time, so I vowed to rape her anytime I had the chance. My chance came some weeks later when I saw the woman going to plug some tomatoes one morning, and luckily she was alone, so I followed her to the farm and kidnapped her. I took her into the bush and raped her 3 times. She was begging me that she was pregnant, but I told her that her husband had killed my own cow without mercy, so I would not have mercy on her. She was bleeding while I was raping her. This is total wickedness, my people. How can somebody rape a pregnant woman? You can imagine what these herdsmen are doing. They are wicked. They are full of wickedness. Look at what he said. He said, but I did not care. She was bleeding while I was raping her, but I did not care. This is wickedness. She said she was shedding the same blood my cow was shedding, so I did not bother about the blood. When I was done, I told her to go and tell her husband what I did to her. Then I escaped to the hometown in Bauchi State, where I have been hiding until the police came to arrest me. My only regret is that the woman lost her baby and she suffered for what her husband did, but I just had to avenge the death of my cow, which meant so much to me. The suspect, according to the police command, will be charged to court at the end of investigation and will be charged for kidnapping, rape, and second-degree murder of the dead baby. Wow. I fear this herdsman. This is total wickedness. How can you rape an innocent woman, a pregnant woman for that matter? This is to tell you that these herdsmen, they cherish their cows more than human beings. They have turned their cows to their God. That's the meaning. It is so wicked. Because the only difference between this Fulani and the cows they have is that the cows have horns and the others don't have otherwise. That's the only difference. Somebody killed your cow and you are now revenging on the basis of harming the wife. And to cut it short, the wife is pregnant. This is total wickedness. I'm telling you, the thing is that the Fulani problems in Nigeria can only be over when the country is divided according to ethnicity. Because now that the federal government are not even, they don't even care anymore. The federal government are not even taking any drastic step about it. And this is the best time for the country to divide. Maybe by that time, every regions will be in its regions according to the customs and tradition of the area. Maybe that one will solve the problem. Because this cannot keep continuing like this. We cannot keep experiencing this issue of herdsmen every time. This is too much. You can imagine in the year 2020, when other nations are talking about electric vehicles, the headlines in Nigeria is cows. If the headlines in Nigeria is not cow, it will be insecurity. It will be police. So what are we talking about? And if it is not that one, it will be herdsmen or rape or kill or burn. Where is our Nigerian government heading to? And also, sometimes it will even be nepotism, bandits, ethnicities. There has never been a good headlines that we hear that Nigerians government have done something great, something powerful to our country, Nigeria. When are we going to talk about something that will move us forward? When are we going to talk about that? This is too much. This is definitely wickedness. You can imagine the man killed your cow and you killed his unborn baby. Can we see what Nigerians has degenerated to? How a cow has been elevated to equal a human being for that matter, or something human beings. And government has allowed this to happen over the years back. They have allowed it to happen several times. They have not been taking drastic steps about it. Where is our country heading to? What is going on in this Nigerian system? May God help us. This is getting too much. And it has to be stopped by all means. They need to take a drastic step about it. But the problem is that as long as the presidency and the country Nigeria belongs to the Fulanis, as they claim, they are permitted to carry arms because the federal government are not stopping them. They are permitted to kidnap, rape without any questions. Because the federal government are not even doing anything about it. You can imagine, I even wonder how this smelly thing, herdsmen, will rape a pregnant woman. And the woman was shouting that she is pregnant. And still you did not care. And at the same time, the woman was shedding blood. And you did not care. And then you now kill a husband, unborn child. And still have the guts. He has the gut and effrontery to say it boldly because of an ordinary cow. This is to tell you that they have turned their cow to their mighty God. That's just the meaning. That's just the meaning of what is going on. May God help us with this issue of Fulani or whatever they call themselves. They are beginning to turn themselves to being superior in the country. Because sometimes I sit down and I think that this Fulani herdsmen, do they have the normal brain that human being has? Because I wonder if this Fulani herdsmen have human brains and hearts. Imagine raping a woman and seeing blood and stay continued. That she is bleeding the same blood like your cow. God have mercy on all this Nigeria. I don't even know what to say. This is just too much. May God save us from all these Fulani people. So my people, what do you think? What is your own take about this? This is a very disheartening thing to hear. So kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. And for those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. If you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will always be the first person to watch our latest news. God bless you once again and always stay safe.